Welcome back, riders. We made it to Busch Gardens Tampa very late. It's 3:10. It was a late night yesterday at uni, and then ended up watching Titanic, as I call it. I'd never seen it before, and my friends are like, oh, we gotta watch it tonight. So I was up till 4 a.m. So slept in, got here late. That's okay though. I got a full day here on Thursday, and we'll do some damage. I was really on the fence about coming at all, really, but I heard the lines weren't awful, so I was like, what the heck, I'll do it. So I got about a little less than 5 hours here. That's good enough. I'm most excited for Iron Gwazi night rides. It's very windy though. It's actually a little colder for Florida, at least since I've been here. The high today was 66, so I was driving with my windows down on the way here. It was cold, but I didn't want to roll them up because at home it's actually 40 at home today, so not awful, but I gotta take advantage of what I have. So, but yeah, it'll be a good day. It looks like everything's running from what I've seen. Even Falcon's Fury is open, so yeah, let's head on in. All right, we made it into the park. I'm gonna go swing by Gwazi, see what the line's looking like. I only got on it once when I was here last time, so definitely a priority this trip to Florida.
Clear dispatch.
Believe it or not, that's a new record. All right, just got off my ride on Iron Gwazi. I got the back row, and it was pretty good. I will say, I was getting a little cold waiting in line. It's actually funny, I was kind of colder just sitting in the station rather than riding the ride. So I don't know, I think it's the sun or something. But one thing's for sure, I'm going to be freezing my ass off when it gets dark. But oh well. I brought long sleeve shirts, but I don't have one with me today, so we'll just suffer. But it'll be fine because we're riding Gwazi. Up next is Cheetah Hunt. Paint's looking really good right now. The current state of the Sky Ride. I heard they were trying to get it open this weekend, but obviously it didn't happen. But I think this sign's new, so there's that. But I've never been on it. Maybe one day, but I doubt it's going to be this trip to Florida. But that's all right. Hey guys, it's been a little bit. I ended up hanging out with my buddy Finn and then two of his friends. So we didn't do all that much, but I didn't vlog when I was with them. We did Cheetah Hunt to start off, and then we did Cobra's Curse, and then Iron Gwazi. So got about 2.5 hours left in the day. I'm going to attempt to try to do a full loop in the park. We'll see. I might have to cut it a little short. I'm a little worried about getting to Montu, but it's not the end of the world if I don't, because I'll be here Thursday. But yeah, heading to Tigress and or Shikra now. So hopefully those are open, ready to go. Short lines for me. So you know how they say flamingos are pink because they eat shrimp? I don't understand how I haven't turned green from eating green beans. I don't know how that works.
Please stand behind the white line. The gates are not closed.
Got off Shikra, took a little more time than I would have liked, but otherwise, good ride. Last row in the middle. So, listen, I'm from Chicago, and I don't like water rides, but I want to know who wants to ride this right now. It is I don't know, it's probably high 50s, 60 at most, and there's people riding this, and it's open. Why? All right, next up, Tigress. Or Tigres, as they say. I walked right onto Tigress, so that was fun. I like the Premier Skyrocket 2s. I don't really care about comfort collars. They don't bother me. Really, the restraints don't bother me too much. It's really just getting in and out of them. But on that ride, actually, I left the station, the restraint wasn't even touching. Well, the shin guards were, but like, you know, the lap part wasn't touching me at all. So that was kind of cool, but it's a really hard restraint to keep up. So I tried my hardest, but I think like on the last launch, I lost a lot of it. So, oh well, it was still a lot of fun though. Now this is definitely new. I don't remember any of this last time I was here in November. So especially this sign. All right, just got off of Kumba. B&M don't make them like that anymore, man. This is one of my favorite B&Ms. It's just power, speed, intensity. It's a great ride. Hope it stays around. I understand if they're not going to keep it around. It's hardly ever busy. I don't think I've actually ever seen it have more than like a 2-3 train wait. So I get it, but hopefully it stays around. Great ride. All right, here's the former site of the Wild Mouse that I can't remember the name of right now, but Phoenix Rising coming this year. I'm excited for this one. You know, I'm a sucker for onboard audio, so that's going to be fun, but I'm really surprised, and I hope it's not true, that they're only going to have one train. It kind of sounds like a nightmare if that's the case. Hopefully not, but yeah, wall's too tall. I'm not going to be able to peek over that, but oh, there she goes. One of the loudest rides ever. But yeah, no, this is going to be a fun one, I think. All right, it's not Auntie Anne's, but I finally got a hold of a pretzel dog. So I thought Scorpion was actually closed all day for today, but it's actually open. So I'm going to go snag a ride. I really like this ride, even though it's small, you know, packs a little punch. It's got that old school charm. It's a good ride. That ride was like extra fast. I doubt any Schwarzkopf has a boost mode, but if one of them did, it was that ride. That was freaking awesome. Really, like, super intense. They had, like, last helix was punishing. Just got off of Falcon's Fury. That's a pretty good drop tower. You know, I feel like the drop's not actually all that great, but, you know, when you're tilted, that makes a difference. So, drop towers are, like, the one thing that still kind of, like, I don't want to say it gets me, but, like, I could go on any coaster and, you know, I'm not like, I don't want to, worried's not the right word, but you kind of get what I mean. But drop towers, that's kind of when I get a little like feeling, I don't know, butterflies maybe, I don't know. But especially Falcon's Fury, because obviously, you know, it's just tilted 90 degrees at like 300 feet at least. It's crazy. It's a good time. Glad it's open. It's been open a lot more consistent as of late. I've gone on it for each of my visits, I believe, to Busch Gardens Tampa since, you know, when I went in September and then again November and now January. So it's been really good reliability speaking, if that's a phrase. I know I'm in the back of the park, but it really thinned out here, which kind of makes sense. You know, it's a Sunday night. Not a lot of people on vacation this time of year. And also the conference championships are going on for the NFL. So, yeah, not too crowded right now. If the camera wants to focus. Apparently not. It's been kind of a weird day for operations here. You know, it's like they've only used one load for cheetah hunt. No audio for Cobra's Curse. That was my first ever ride with no audio. That was super weird and not as fun. And then, what else I was going to say? I mean, you know, you kind of hear things like they only run one train on a lot of stuff here. Okay, whatever. But it's just weird when they want to staff Stanley Falls. And then also staff, there's a grouper at Kumba. That's got to be like the most position I've ever heard of. But then only one load on cheetah hunt. That makes no sense. It's like, I didn't confirm the temperature, but I wouldn't be surprised if less than 100 people rode Stanley Falls. Maybe not all day. It was a little sunnier like earlier and stuff, but you know, within the last 3-4 hours, I'd be shocked if 100 people rode that. And there's no point for a Kumba grouper. Why? That's so weird. We're doing really good with time right now. It's a couple minutes before 7. And, you know, I'm about to do Montu. I'll probably do that once or twice. And then Iron Gwazi end off the night. And if there is a line for that, which there probably is, but it's been sitting around like 45 today. It's probably down to like 30, 20, hopefully. I still have a skip the line, a one-time use, so we're looking pretty good right now. Just got off Montu here. That's Cobra's Curse. Montu here. You know, one of the best inverts. I think I have it ranked as my favorite. I got row 8 on the left side. Barely got trimmed on the bat wing. Whew. That bat wing is something else. I will say, I'll talk about, I was thinking about, for whatever reason, on a lift hill, you know, everyone's like, oh, Montu's like Afterburn, or I guess vice versa. Afterburn's a lot like Montu. And, you know, I'm just not a big Afterburn guy. I don't know what it was. Maybe the days I was there. It's running just very poor. I literally have it ranked as one of my least favorite B&M inverts. But I'm excited to give it another try this year. I'm hoping to make it out to the North and South Carolinas. But yeah, no. Good ride. Good ride. Alrighty, heading out for the night. Ended up 3 rides on Iron Gwazi. I was thinking I was going to get like a shoe-in for 2. Ended up with 3, and they were in row 1, row 11, and row 10. So pretty good. Pretty happy with those rides. Pretty fast. The night rides on this coaster, insane. Especially with the lighting package. The lighting package is underrated. I feel like no one really talks about it. People talk like Hang Time and Monster, but no one really talks about Iron Gwazi's light package. It's really good, and it's like always changing. It's never the same for too long. Like right now it's themed to Mardi Gras. Looks really good. But yeah, I was gonna do it for today at Busch Gardens. Tomorrow I'm leaning towards Epcot. No clue if I'm gonna vlog or not. If I do, you'll see it. If I don't, you won't see it, I guess. Still need 2 songs. I guess I never said what I got on Guardians last time. I got September, so that is one I already had. But yeah, driving back to Orlando for the night. I want to be back at Busch Gardens Tampa on Thursday, so stay tuned for that. Probably gonna vlog that day, I imagine. Full day weekday here is gonna be nuts. It's gonna be nuts. I was just gonna say something, but I remember I tend to jinx myself and get ahead of myself, so I'm not gonna say anything. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this vlog. Push down, pull up, exit to the right. Hope you enjoyed the video, and go have your greatest day yet. Choo-choo, bye.